Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, in this video, we will be discussing what happened in the WWE Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view that just happened yesterday. Pretty good show. I enjoyed it a lot. Unfortunately, I missed the first hour of the show, but I ended up rewatching the first hour, and so now I can give you my takes on all the matches that was played out here last night at Great Balls of Fire. So first, in the pre-show, there was the Cruiserweight action. I only saw the finish of the match, which was Akira Tozawa getting his crotch hitting the ropes and Neville kicking the ropes. Therefore, that just hit his crotch, and then Neville just finished him off with with a spinning kick to the chest. And yeah, I mean, Neville, he won, which I predicted. Neville is still going on with the Cruiserweight Championship, and I don't know what's going to happen with the Cruiserweights next. One thing is for sure, Austin Aries isn't going to feud with them, because Austin Aries was released from the WWE, which was very shocking. I did not expect that to happen, and WWE, that might be a little stupid on their part. So anyways, on the main show, first match, Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins. And it was a very decent match. I enjoyed that match more than their entire feud. And something in more surprising fashion, Bray Wyatt won. I cannot believe it. I was wrong on this prediction, but that's because I had no faith that Bray Wyatt would get any more wins, any more major wins. But Bray Wyatt scores a major win against Seth Rollins from the eye poke. A great way to implement a dirty heel tactic. I haven't seen a win from an eye poke in a while. So Bray Wyatt has gone back to his old dirty cheating tactics to win, which, hey, at least he's getting a win. Enzo Amore versus Big Cass. Cass dominated in dominating fashion. I mean, I was expecting this. There was no doubt in my mind Enzo was going to win, but Enzo just poured his heart out in the promo before the match, and it was just enjoyable. Big Cass's music, I give it a decent. I think it's a lot for his entrance music, but I really like his gimmick now. But I feel like he could get a little bland, especially with the ring gear, just all black. You might wanna kind of step it up with the heel thing. That would just be a little complaint of mine. The Iron Man match, 30 minutes. Between Cesaro and Sheamus. Oh boy. I only watched the second half of the 30-minute Iron Man match, which was 15 minutes in, and it was a very good match. I enjoyed it a lot. Matt Hardy got busted wide open. The blood was bad in that match. I don't know what Matt Hardy did to himself, but he looked seriously hurt. The ending was crazy. I could not believe that Sheamus and Cesaro retained their tag team titles. And just Matt Hardy looked bloody and so beat up. And the Hardy Boys struggled to win against Sheamus and Cesaro. So, yep, that's what happened. And after the match, when Matt Hardy was getting his face stitched up and stuff, he looked broken. And that is what I want. Leading us into the broken gimmick. I hope that is a surefire sign of the broken gimmick happening. Now, I know we're going through this a little quickly. We got the Women's Championship action, Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss. And Sasha won, which I did not predict, but she won by countout, so Alexa Bliss retains her title. I like how this went, and so they're probably having a rematch at SummerSlam. And I fully expect Sasha to win at SummerSlam, and Alexa Bliss's title run will come to an end. But still, it was a good match. I think Alexa Bliss carried herself very well in this match. I do think Sasha Banks did not really look that strong in this match. I think some of her selling was very questionable. Alexa Bliss was the MVP of the match, obviously, as the champion and one of the best women's wrestlers in the PG era. So yeah, we're going to the Intercontinental Championship match. The Miz versus Ambrose. And just as you'd expect, The Miz, Taraj, and Maurice got involved in this match. Helped The Miz win. I think it was a fine match. I mean, having The Miz win by The Miz, Taraj, and Maurice is a little bit annoying. But I mean, he's a heel. And he's going to do anything to win. So whatever, that's fine. As long as Ambrose didn't win, I was okay. Ambrose, he needs to get out, please. This feud better end. I'm sick of seeing Ambrose fighting against The Miz. I hope it's over now, so that The Miz can move on to bigger and better things. He could face Balor. Balor could win the Intercontinental title. Speaking of that, Balor was not on the show, and that makes me angry. He could have faced Elias Sampson. That would have been a decent option. But no, don't even feature him on the show. That is disappointing. WWE needs to learn how to use their talent. But this Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns in an ambulance match, this was the match of the night. No doubt in my mind, this was the match of the night. The Universal Championship match did not top it. Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns put their heart out in the match. They went through the screen and they had the little video effect. That was nice. Just the intensity of Braun Strowman in this match was amazing. And the ending of the match, Roman hits Braun Strowman with the lights. And then he's going for that spear, but he misses, and that was the funniest thing ever. Him just missing the spear and flying into the ambulance as Strowman closes the doors and wins the match. I did not expect anything like that to happen, and so Strowman was the winner. But Roman opens back the doors of the ambulance and assaults Braun Strowman and puts him in the ambulance. And then he rams into another trailer by reversing into it at full speed. Pretty much killing the man. Roman Reigns just committed murder. And so, pretty much, if this is not a double turn, then what is wrestling anymore? Roman Reigns just tried to kill a man. And Braun Strowman, he got out the truck and he was stumbling to his feet. He was alive. And not just alive, he was standing. And the blood from Strowman was just brutal, but amazing. This feud is amazing. I love it. It might be the end. It might not. I wouldn't mind seeing this match at SummerSlam. I know I was talking about Roman versus Brock, but seriously, I want to see a blow-off at SummerSlam. 3 stages of hell. That would be amazing. But Roman Reigns is heel. That's got to be a heel move. The fact that Roman almost tried to kill Braun Strowman, that should be a heel move right there. And if not, WWE really needs to check their heads. Anyways, while Strowman, was in the ambulance, it took them a while to get him out. They pulled out Heath Slater and Kurt Hawkins in a 5-minute match, which Heath won. You could have put Finn in this position. You could have showcased more of the match. You could have had Finn versus Kurt Hawkins. And Finn could have squashed him. That would have been fine. We would have at least seen Finn. But no, you don't even feature your big star, Finn Balor. You just don't want to. That's completely shocking for me. Anyways, the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. A lot of people had a problem with this. I really liked the match. Of course, it's not the match of the night, but this was a very good match. I liked it. Samoa Joe looked like a beast, beating up Lesnar at the beginning of the match and just beating him down during the match. But all it took was a few suplexes, taking Samoa Joe to Suplex City and giving Samoa Joe an F5. That was all Lesnar needed to win. And that honestly just makes Joe look amazing. Only coming down to one F5. I think that's what people have a problem with, is him losing to one F5. But I'm totally fine with it. People are like, oh, this is underwhelming. This really just satisfied me. They had an all-out brawl. It was longer than I really could have expected. Everyone's like, this is a squash match. But no, this went like 5-10 minutes. And even though it went only 5-10 minutes, I enjoyed every second of it. So, in conclusion, this Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view was very good. I enjoyed it. And hopefully, they keep doing this, because this Raw pay-per-view was really good, and props to them. You know, how I've always talked about SmackDown being the better brand. Well, Raw just completely put on a show here for Great Balls of Fire. So, guys, if you want more of this kind of content, let me know in the comments below. Of course, likes would be nice, and views. But just, guys, just spread the word about the content here. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.